So a culture that I think has really influenced the world is the United Kingdom. The United Kingdom has given many things to the world, like different types of music, new kinds of science theories, and adventures in mathematics and science that has given some insight. Uh, some science has been like evolution and how we have adapted and evolved in the world, and facing in music that has shaped us how we are and who we kind of want to be. Go a little bit forward on that. Isaac Newton is a person that has really advanced us in physics, which is practically mathematics and science together. Uh, he created calculus, practically created calculus, and has given us the universal gravity theory, which is the Newton's three laws. The first one is objects at rest remain at rest, and objects in motion stay in motion in a straight line unless acted upon by an unbalanced force. So say a person is running, and they're running in a straight line. They're going to keep running in that straight line until someone pushes them over in an opposite direction. And that's practically they're going in a different way because the unbalanced force is pushing them out of that straight line. The second law is force equals mass times acceleration. So the movement is how heavy the thing is and how fast it's going to create, which is the measurement of force. And the third law is for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. So let's say there's two cars, and they crash together. Well, they're not going to keep going straight, they're going to go apart. So they have an equal, which is hitting them, and opposite, which is getting thrown apart after the crash. That kind of sums up Newton's three laws. And then next we go to more science, which chose Charles Darwin because I feel like that's a good person that has changed how we view things, given us a different theory of the evolution theory, really. And how he did this is he went into the Galapagos and studied some finches on a couple islands there, and he noticed that hey, they have different beaks. What could be this cause? And he studied what kind of food and stuff was on each island, and he noticed that they needed different beaks to eat the different food that is on the island. And so he's just like, okay, maybe they adapted to their island. So giving the evolution theory, kind of like natural selection. Each bird has to go to a separate island to get the specific food that its beak has shaped and formed for. And musical influence. So we're going to start with the Beatles. They kind of kick-started it off at 1964? Kind of changed their view on music. Kind of how people listened to it, how people felt about it, how they wrote it, how it was viewed after that. Kind of gave more thought into it. Good social influences that they had is that bands were starting to get more recognition, like military personnel, religious speakers, and like a president or something in that nature, giving them more attention, giving them more recognition for what they're actually doing. And that kind of just spun everything off. And then next we're going to go to Queen. You know, it was created in 1970 based off of 3 bandmates off Smile, from Smile. And when they started getting, you know, recognized, they were touring with the Mott the Hoople. You know, that's when they really started getting recognized because they started opening for them. People nowadays say they are pioneers of rock because of how much of different genres they are, of like different types of rock. So just kind of a mix. So they're just like a whole bunch of things at once. So then they're just the old ones. The Queen's also like contributed to a lot of social media, well, not just general social media in general, like giving their music out to movies, TV shows, you know, appearing on film or TV, allowing for other things, and other contributions. It's more exciting. And a good lot of music, science, and mathematics, physics has come out of the United Kingdom, and it has really given us something to base our stuff off. You know, there's more advanced things in calculus, I bet now. And they could really grow off the evolution theory, you know, natural selection, because of artifacts that they have found in places. Could really give us more insight off of that. And for physics, it's given us new ways to view the world. And that is why I think the United Kingdom is a good influence on the world. It's the best culture to influence on the world.